Hello and welcome to the Workbench. Like most modelers, I've been hoarding kits for years, which, they're all... I'll get around to them one day, and as we enter this period of social distancing, I think that day has come. Before I start on any of the current projects on the desktop, a quick word from our sponsor, which is me, because some of the products that I use and some of the stuff that I make is available on the Spinneyworld.com shop, and if you like what I'm doing here, please support me by buying my stuff. Also, the stuff is kind of cool, so hopefully you'll like it. Recent additions: the low loader trailer in 285th scale for 6mm. The truck has been in the shop for a while. It fits on, and it's brilliant for hauling tanks and other kit that you may want to protect or intercept in your scenario. Very small. What I may do is take a photo and stick it into the video later. So there's that. Also recently added in 6mm, Citroen Type H vans. Just kind of cute and ubiquitous in France and other bits of Europe since the late 40s when they were first introduced. 2 of those in a pack. So that's there. Not a Spinneyworld design, but something I have multiple of in stock. This is, well, it's obvious, it's a keyboard and monitor. So it's either the sort of desktop monitor that's got the built-in bits that most offices have, or you've got a box hidden somewhere else. It's a 25th or 24th scale. It'll work perfectly well in both of those scales, as will wine bottles and wine glasses. And I have other 24th, 25th scale office type stuff coming in to stock in the next couple of weeks, which I'm going to build a small office, obviously. There will be a link underneath this video with a collection on the website of all of the items that I sell that are listed, that are mentioned in it. So click below. I always like when people do that in videos. Okay, so this first thing to do, a quick bit of prep on the computer, because it does have a couple of mould plugs on the back here, so I'm just going to snip them off, tidy it up a touch. Might have to move where the camera is next time because my hands are in the way, aren't they? Right, and that goes into this box along. Wine may become a vital part of every office soon, so that can go in there as well. I shall fill this up, and then I shall build myself a base, and we'll start working on an office. But let's see. A couple of weeks ago, I started work on the ladies here, who are going to be primed soon. But before I do that, I'm just going to have a little bit of time with liquid green stuff, filling in a few gaps. Now, let's see what needs doing. So, I think we need very little on this one. A little bit of tidy with a slightly around his file here. One of the aims of this year, even before I went into lockdown, was to do a whole load of modelling subjects I'd never really tackled before, and figure painting is one of the things I've not done much of. So the ladies are my first go at that, and later in the year I'll probably get something a little bit larger and more challenging. So I think once we've got some primer on here, most of this won't matter. She looks okay. A little bit of tidying just there. There we go, there's a little gap that needs filling. Let's just check the back of her arms. Her shoulders seem okay. Let's fill that. So, somewhere, I thought I'd prepped already for this, but obviously I've forgotten something. Somewhere I have some cocktail sticks. Where did I put them? That one won't work. Right, just the slightest dab of green stuff in this gap here and this gap here. Look at that. Okay. A little bit from the armpit. There we go. Cool. And the lady with the gun. Need a little bit of tidying just there. She seems to be okay. Just a little bit of tidying up on the armpit, on the shoulders. She's just definitely naughtier than she appears on the cover of the box, because on the cover of the box, which is somewhere else, she's got a top on. Here she's just got the braces covering her bits. Yeah. Next lady. Oh, definitely again on the arm. Don't know why I had such a problem getting on the arms right with all of them. This one, being a bit heavy-handed with this one, but I can go back in and file it out later. And there's also a hole here. There we go. That looks okay. It's just a little bit of glue or something just there. There we go. Right. That's fixed up a bit. Let's tidy that bit there. Cool. This lady seems to be okay. She needs just a little bit of work here, a bit tidying up. Oops. Yeah, let's do her arms a bit as well. Shoulder joint seems to be the bit I've got wrong most often. Cool. And the last of the ladies. I think she needs a little bit in this gap here. Just a little bit down there. And the shoulders, because somehow I managed to put the arms on wrong on all of these ladies. There we go. Cool. So, job done. Whoops. How? Oh, just like that. So yeah, obviously that has to sit for a while now. A bit more cleaning up to be done, and then I can come back to it. So I think I need another project, which is where this guy comes in. If you watched the Gundam recovery video from last week, you'll have seen that I have a box full of these. Not all of which I recognise. Actually, to be honest, none of which I recognise. But all of which I want to do some work on. So the previous owner has just put them together, clipped them together, not done much work on cleanup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build myself a little army of Corona bots, which will one by one be built, detailed a little, and then, I don't know, given away maybe. So let's work out the best way to take this one apart, shall we? Let's start with a little bit of leverage. Well, actually, you know what, let's take the head off. Will the arms come off? Yes, the arms will come off. Let's dismantle all of the bits that are held together by polycaps. Also, I've got to go in the bits bin and find the part that goes there, which matches up to that. Okay, so bits bin rummage in a little while. Feet off. Okay, lower body. Backpack. Okay, I think, oh no, there we go. So let's leave the polycaps in for the minute. So this bit goes like that, and oops, like that. There we go. That's two parts. Let's take them apart and clean them up a bit. Every project goes in its own box, so I don't lose bits because I'm not the most organised. Right, now, does this bit come off first? I think it does. Oops. Oh, hope I haven't broken anything. No, good. And then these two come apart, like so. Yep, there we go. So we've got all the bits apart now, apart from just a couple of minor. So I'm going to need to paint new glasses on this guy. And right, and this bit comes off like so. Does this split in two? I think it splits this way. You know what? That doesn't need to be completely dismantled. Oops. So the polycaps that have come loose go in there. So let's start from the feet up. First off, it's been in storage for a while, so it's quite dusty. Then with the scraper. Let's just tidy a few of these up. Yeah. I have some Gundam detailing bits from stock arriving soon, so I'm going to add a little bit of some bits and pieces to this little fellow, I think. And the first step is to tidy up all these bits where it's been chopped off the sprue but not scraped clean before. And yes, I'm almost certainly going to paint it because scraping it gives you matte sections. Yeah, so a lot of that will be done now, and I'll take a pause, partly so I can have lunch, but also because watching me scraping plastic is probably going to be quite boring, and I shall return when I'm ready with the next step. So more episodes from the Workbench coming quite possibly on a weekly basis, if I end up having to self-isolate on a daily basis. I shall see you again soon. Don't forget to click the link below and buy stuff from Spinneyworld to keep me going. Show you like what I'm doing and support me. Thank you very much.